Reflect. Take a moment to acknowledge what went wrong and why. This can help you understand the root cause. I never used to do this. I never used to reflect, like sit down and reflect on why am I feeling like this? What got me in such a bad mood, or what made me have such a bad day? The minute I realized, like, oh, okay, so this is what was the root cause of me having a bad mood or having a bad day. Next time I'm going to switch that up. Next time I'm going to take that situation and put it into something positive. Again, not every day is perfect, but I have gone through my negative streak, especially with being online. You guys have seen me go through not so good times, and life is not easy for everybody, but it's what you make of it. So reflecting on the day is what helps me realize what was the root cause of my anger or my sadness. It could be anything that can cause your day to not be so great. So reflecting on it can help out a lot. That way you can kind of take it as information. So now when I see a negative comment, instead of it having that effect on me where it ruins my entire day, I block that person and delete their comment. That way I don't have to hear from that negative person again. And I don't need that kind of negativity in my life. So for the next time when those certain things that cause the bad day happen again, I can have a better understanding on what to do about it. Again, when it comes to the negative comments, I can delete and block that person. So I don't have to hear from them, or you guys don't have to hear from them either in the comment section. We try to keep this community positive, and I mean, there's enough bad things going on in the world. We just don't need all of that negativity in the comment section. So that's like one little example on how I reflected on what made my day so bad and why I was feeding off of that negative energy. So when I deal with that same situation again, I know how to handle it instead of me going in that constant negative cycle, because misery does love company. Again, that's just my little example. There's so many other things that can cause you to have a bad day, but it all depends on you reflecting on it and reflecting on the root cause of what made you so sad or mad. That way, when it happens again, you know how to handle it. Self-care. Engage in activities that help you relax and distress, such as meditation, a warm bath, or your favorite meal or dessert. Self-care doesn't have to mean that you're going to spend a ton of money on a bunch of soaps and body washes and perfumes or fancy robes. You can have a simple self-care day with one of your favorite meals, learning a favorite recipe, having some ice cream, watching a good movie or a new movie or your favorite movie. Self-care comes in all different forms, and I will say it took me a while to learn this, but once when I realized that I didn't have to spend an arm and a leg to have a decent self-care day, especially with those days where I'm feeling sad or mad, what I end up doing is I'll shut my laptop off. I will put like a Hallmark movie on, or I'll put some just relaxing music on Spotify, have some ice cream, or I'll have like some fresh cookies that I baked, and just relax on the couch with my cat and my partner and just talk about all the good things that are happening in our life. So bring some positivity to the table. Again, you guys, some days are tougher than others, but a basic form of self-care can help out so much, even with just taking a warm bath or a warm shower after a hard day, getting into your bed. You can either warm up the comforter. If you live in a cold area, I find that warming up the comforter in the dryer, you don't need one of those fancy towel warmers. You can just put your comforter or blanket in the dryer for a couple minutes and then come to bed with a nice warm blanket. Just by doing the whole shower and warming up my blanket helps me feel more relaxed and more calm. So it's crazy how like the simplest self-care things can make you feel better about a bad day. If you guys want me to do an in-depth video of simple or basic self-care ideas that don't make you spend money, let me know down below. I know like if you look up self-care on YouTube, everybody is spending or using a ton of luxury products, and again, self-care doesn't mean that you have to spend a ton of money or go out to the salon and get your hair done. You can do basic self-care at home that doesn't cost you a ton of money, and you would be amazed on how relaxed you can still feel even without spending an arm and a leg. So let me know down below if that's a video you guys are interested in. Exercise. Physical activity releases endorphins, which can improve your mood. I 100% agree with this, you guys. I have been working out Monday through Friday, just light workouts. I've been doing this since October. Again, I don't see much of a weight difference. I have noticed a difference with my mood and also with my energy. So I normally will do like the bike there. I will do a little bit of weightlifting. Again, I try not to overdo it like I used to in the past, but little things that I know. And I always bring my phone. I watch something or I listen to a little podcast or music while I'm exercising. It's amazing on how there was days where I was like, I don't want to go. I don't want to do this. And my partner was like, these are the days that count. We should go. So I'm like driving with him to the gym and I'm so mad in the passenger seat because like I don't want to work out. But then the minute I'm there, I feel like, all right, I do want to work out because you see other people working out. And I don't know what that's called. It's like when you see other people doing things, like you want to do them too. You truly don't even know. Like there are probably some people there that don't want to be there. So it just gave me that confidence to keep going even on my bad days. And by the time I left the gym, I forgot all about my bad day. So exercising helps out so much. And obviously there is health benefits to it as well. Again, I haven't seen a huge weight loss difference, but I have noticed a huge difference with my mood and my overall energy. I have so much more energy than what I had before when I didn't work out. So I will say that I am very happy that I made the commitment to the gym. Even the days I don't want to go, I still go because I know I will feel different once when I leave the gym. I also want to point out, you don't have to join the gym to do this. You can get one of those apartment little treadmills. We do still have our apartment treadmill, but we joined the gym to do weightlifting and things like that. So you can do everything at home. You can also go for a walk outside, depending where you live. You don't have to spend money at the gym. When my partner signed up for the gym, he signed up for a package where I can go for free with him. So we're technically saving money. But do what's best for you. If you can't afford the gym, then work out at home. There's so many amazing YouTubers like Grow with Joe. There's other YouTubers that you can work out with, and you can have your laptop or on your TV. You could do a 15 to 20 minute workout. I guarantee you guys will feel so much better when you're done with that workout. Practice gratitude. Focus on the positive aspects of your day, no matter how small they may be. This is something that I started to incorporate recently, and the reason why I started to incorporate it was because I noticed that I was feeling that my life would be better if I had this. My life will be better if I look like this. So in order for me to snap out of that mentality, I started to feel grateful for the things that I have, the things that's going on in my life. So I'm very grateful that I'm still able to do this job for a living. I'm grateful that Milo is still alive and well. For those of you that know my story with my cat, for those of you that helped with his medical bills, like I can't thank you enough till this day. Again, he's alive and well, and I feel like the luckiest cat mom alive. So there's just things in my life that I just practice more gratitude in. You know, even with having a loving and caring partner that I'm going to spend the rest of my life with, I'm so grateful that we understand each other. Even on our bad days, we understand each other. So I guess that saying goes, like the grass isn't always greener on the other side, and you are exactly where you need to be in life. And that's something that I needed to learn over and over again, and just feel grateful for where I'm at, what I have, because it could be a lot different or it could look a lot different. And there's some people that probably wish they had what I had, or, you know, vice versa. So it's best to just feel grateful for, you know, what you have in your life, and try your best not to compare yourselves with other people, especially celebrities. That is something that I always did, was try to compare myself to other celebrities or influencers. And I always used to kind of play the victim and think like, all right, why not me? Why are they choosing them? It's because they're cuter and prettier and they have blonde hair and blue eyes and I don't. And I was just making up every excuse in the book, when I had to realize that I am where I'm at right now for a reason. If you guys are hearing beeping, again, I live in the city, so There's some road work going on right now, so. Plan for tomorrow, set small goals for the next day to give yourself something to look forward to. Yet another thing that I started to do, I started to incorporate going to the library. I really enjoy working, you know, when it comes to editing these videos. I go there for that. And when I do take a little bit of a break from editing, I will get up from my seat and go look at books. I have found a love for herb books, and I've found a love for mystery books. I'll talk more about this in a future video, but I have been reading a little bit, all thanks to the library. So just changing that one thing in my life instead of like staying home all the time has opened up other hobbies for myself. So setting up those little plans helped me out. Also creating a cute little to-do list. I'll show you guys what mine looks like, but I always do like cute little to-do lists and little emojis on the side, like film the last 2 videos for January, quick home cleanup, edit 1 video, put free things downstairs. And we're actually in the process of decluttering some things, so we have a box so we're gonna put downstairs for anybody else that needs it. Check mail. Preparing dinner is something that I look forward to because I'm always looking up new recipes with the books that I read at the library. So I actually make those little cute to-do lists when I get out the shower, or whenever I have like the extra time towards the end of the night. I will make those little to-do lists. And also I will try to incorporate something exciting, whether it's a new recipe, whether it's a new movie to watch, a new show. Moral of the story, I know I'm diving deep into my own personal life. I always try to make small little goals the next day to make the day exciting. Not every day has to be the same. Again, I do go to the library Monday through Thursday, but I always try to do something different, whether it's coming up with a new recipe, reading a new book, trying out a new show, a new movie. I have been getting into a lot more different shows, a lot more different movies besides horror. I haven't watched horror stuff in a while. I do still love scary things, but I am now getting into like romance comedy. So things are definitely changing for me, and I think it's because I've been switching up my routine, getting out the house more, exercising more. So everything is just coming along and creating a more positive mindset for myself and also for the people around me. I hope I didn't over-explain, but try your best to plan little small goals for the next day. Try to give yourself something to look forward to for tomorrow. Don't do the same thing every day because that's how you get in a rut, and that's what I was dealing with for the longest time. Get a good night's sleep. Rest is essential for recovery. Try to maintain a regular sleep schedule. I will be honest with you guys, I have switched up my sleep schedule like you wouldn't believe. So we always do dinner around 8 o'clock. We'll go to the gym around 6. We'll come back home around 7:15, 7:30. We'll eat dinner at 8. I always have it pre-made, ready to heat up. And around 9:30, I'm already in bed. So I've already taken a shower, ate, went to the gym, and I'm already in bed, ready for a good night's sleep. I shut my phone off. So I will either put my phone on D&D or I will shut it off completely, and I will leave it out in the kitchen or in the closet. Luckily, I do not need my phone beside me all the time because I do this job for a living. If I did work a regular job, I would probably invest in an alarm clock instead of having this phone constantly beside me. This phone right here, or these smartphones, this is the one thing that made me not get enough sleep because I was constantly scrolling and just being addicted to constant content and looking at things that you could look at tomorrow. So there's no need for you to constant scrolling, you know, while laying in bed. And I think this is what was the main cause of me not getting enough sleep, because I was on Pinterest creating a board, or I was on Instagram looking at all the reels, and I started looking on YouTube and then looking on conspiracies, and it's just like it's just a huge rabbit hole. So say you lay down at 9:30 and by the time you're done searching on your phone, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. So the best thing that I decide to do to get a good night's sleep is to leave this phone out there in the kitchen or in a closet, shut off or on D&D, and just get a good night's sleep. Exactly at 9:30 or 10, around there is when I go to sleep. And then I always wake up at 7:30 in the morning lately. Sometimes I'll wake up at 8, it all depends, but it's no later than 8 o'clock because I am not constantly scrolling on my phone. So I found the answer to my problem when it came to sleeping late. And thank goodness I changed my sleep schedule like this because I'm a little bit more efficient throughout the day, well, throughout the next day. So in the morning, I'll do a quick cleanup, I'll do a load of laundry, I'll film a couple videos, and then I will head to the library. Now that wouldn't be the same scenario if I didn't get enough sleep the night before. Say I went to bed at 1 or 2, I probably would have woken up around 10 or 11 in the morning, which is not ideal. I need to get work done. I need to, there's things that you need to do when you're an adult. So your sleep schedule is far more important the older you get because you have more responsibility. So the faster you go to sleep at night is, the earlier you wake up each day, the more things you can get done. If you go to sleep late, then you wake up later in the day and you kind of have less time to get all the things that you need to get done, which can tend to leave you in a bad mood because you didn't finish everything on your list or you're just groggy. So keep the sleep schedule in mind. On that note, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful, and I will catch you in the next one.